CTB. You know who it is.
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber. We're back with another Concise review. And in this review, we will be talking about another version of a trimmer that I have done recently, and it is TPOB the X trimmer. So let's get into the unboxing and let's see what I gotta say about it. All right, y'all, straight off rip, I like talking about the price, and the price for these is definitely not that bad. If you see my recent one, all of these clippers and trimmers from TPOB seems to be at a really good price, and the price for these is just $100. You could say $99, but it's up to you. You can find these on TPOB's website or on Amazon as well. So let's talk about the power and battery life. The power for this trimmer is 7,200 RPMs, and that right there seems like that's starting to become the bottom line. There are a few trimmers that are at the 65, at the lowest at 65 and 68, but 7,200 RPM seems to be where a lot of trimmers are coming out to be at when it comes to RPMs. So definitely good power on that. And for the battery life, you have a 3-hour runtime and an 1.5-hour charge time. So 3 hours is also around just the starting to become the bottom, which honestly, y'all, I think that's kind of dope that most trimmers now are having a runtime of 3 hours. Like, that used to be not a thing at all. 100 minutes max, you know, back in the day, but now we're looking at 3 hours. So definitely think that's dope. But the charge time is an 1.5 hours. There are a few trimmers that are a little bit faster than that, but that's not bad at all. You definitely can still get some good usage using this trimmer. And honestly, the next thing I like talking about is the packaging. I did talk about TPOB's packaging. It is very unique. I do like the fact that it's completely lime green or slime green, and it has black little splats on it, and it has the X logo. Definitely think that's dope. It's a few things that, you know, it seems to just stand alone when it comes to packaging. It's not the most unique and like type of box it comes in, but just the creative art on the boxes is very dope. And I definitely appreciate TPOB for always giving us some type of creative art on the boxes. So if you ever got time to really look at those artistic things on the box, take out the time. It's kind of cool. So that's what I have to say about packaging. So let's get into the design. The design, I honestly will have to say, you guys are probably not surprised, or you guys are probably not looking at it like, yo, this is completely unique. It doesn't look like anything. You guys are probably saying the complete opposite and saying this just looks like another certain trimmer that came out already, which is the Coco trimmer. It does look like it. There are a lot of some similarities. It is an all metal body, but however, this is slime green. He did put his own little twist on it. Has the same hook. It does have that the charging. It has the charging on the bottom, so it looks basically just like the Coco trimmer. Depending on if you even know about that trimmer. If not, you're probably going to say the Coco trimmer looks like this if you've seen this trimmer first. So either way, almost basically the same body feel and everything. But there is a difference in this design, which is majority of the blade. The concept of the blades are completely different. Coco trimmer uses something completely different, but for the TPOB, this is called the Cycle Blade Graphite 6.9. Different blade, completely different from the Coco, and we will be talking about how well it performs and everything, but I just wanted to let y'all know that there is some differences in this setup, even when it comes to power and battery life. Both of these trimmers are completely different. I will honestly have to say the TPOB has better upgrades in the internals than the Coco trimmer. So just wanted to get that out the way, so you know, I don't hear in my comments, you know, this is exactly the same. It's not the same, especially if your internals are different and the blades are different. Just wanted to give you that information. And just how I just mentioned the blade, we are going to be talking about that next. Since this cycle blade is a little bit different, I do want to talk about it because to me, it is one of the best. It is one of the best blades that I have used so far. And on the box, it's called a Twisted Tooth Cutting Blade. And I love talking about cutting blades because cutting blades matter a lot. So let's talk about this. I honestly feel like this kind of has the a babeless feel on the steel blade, but this Stylecraft one blade, the cutting blade, it kind of looks similar to that. So just thinking about using, one of Babelous blades with the cutting blade of a Stylecraft saber trimmer. That combo is a crazy combo, and I can see how it will have a nice crunch sound and give nice sharp lines. So that's the blade that he picked out. That's how he uniform both of these blades, and I definitely think that was a good idea. That's something I didn't think of, to be honest, to customize, to put a babeless blade with the one blade. And I'm only reason why I'm saying that is because I want to give reference points to how people can really understand what I'm saying. This is the most common. If you know a lot of barber brands, these are the most common ones that you'll probably hear of. If you never heard of TPOB, is that the steel blade looks like a babeless blade in a sense, and the cutting blade looks like a Stylecraft, the one blade cutting blade. So definitely just wanted to say that, and hopefully that gave you guys some type of concept of how well this thing can perform. Since I keep talking about performance, let's go right into how well this thing performs anyway. To be honest, I had no problems with anything you want the trimmer to do. I had no problems with it doing that. It gives out great sharp lines. It balls out very well, especially when I say that, I mean one pass very well. Like there's not many times I had to keep going over the same spot to clean it up, more and more. It's very powerful. It doesn't drag. It didn't nick any of my clients. I don't have no irritation marks. The blade is already set. There's nothing I had to do with this blade, to be honest. So I definitely had a great time using this blade, even for designs. When you're doing a design and you got to go vertical, when you got to go vertical, you got to go over that a few times just to get that, that line nice and sharp. With these, 1 to 2 passes and that's it. So I definitely feel like, his blade concept, how he put it together, works very, very well with this trimmer, and it performs very well. I don't have no problems with using this trimmer at all. Easily can be in somebody's top 3 if you like a trimmer that's just a little bit more on the heavier side. It's not that heavy, but it does have some weight to it. So it could easily be a top 3 in anybody's book if this is a trimmer that you would like to try out. So the next thing I like talking about is observation. Don't have much of an observation. Only thing is that I said this in a previous one, is that I wish it had a charging dock that the trimmer can just sit on. It does come with this cable and the block and the cable, but I definitely would like for it to have a charging dock just to stand. It's very nice and bright and colorful. You know what I mean? Definitely feel like something that should just stand on it, and be some type of display of this, this crazy color that he put together, So that's the only thing I really got to say about the observation, other than the fact I told you about the blades and what they kind of like reminded me as. But yeah, that's what I got to say about the observation. So as I do these concise reviews, and I do a lot of them, and I appreciate all the businesses that work with me and everything like that. I do have this part where I say, is this something that stays on my station or not? And when I say that doesn't, I'm not telling you like, hey, this is something that you need to have on your station. I'm just telling you what really upholds to my liking, to my preference. And the TPOB X trimmer is definitely a trimmer that can stay on my station. And I honestly feel like if you are in a place where you're looking for a good budget trimmer, I would definitely say that the TPOB X trimmer is one that you can pick out and use. Honestly, it works well. It ain't gonna break the bank, and to be honest, it might perform just as well as any other trimmer out there. So if you are looking for something for a good fair price, TPOB X trimmer is a great deal. It's a great steal, to be honest. But if you already have everything that you need and you just want to try something new, this could be something for you as well. So Thank y'all for watching my Concise review. If you guys want to see another Concise review of mine of what I've talked about, make sure that you click right here. All right, y'all. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.
CTB, you know who it is.